Strike one. Postseason numbers are not great. The regular season numbers are 34 home runs, 87 RBIs, and a new baseball after that.
Let's go into Cooperstown.
I would say that first one chucked in there, and out of play it goes. I do want to get into the mentality of a starter on a night like this, and Kyle Hendricks was just 26. That changeup ball really had a lot of dip to it. Registered at 89, missing, and the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see how this young man gets along. So good in Game 6 against the Dodgers. That's a strike on the edge. Strike 2.
Well, that's going to be huge. Those are the kind of calls Hirschbeck behind home plate. If the corners and down are going to be in Hendricks' favor, it's going to be a long night for the Indians.
Well, it looks nervous. I don't know about you. He just looks completely overwhelmed by the moment, doesn't he?
He's the perfect guy for this atmosphere. I'm telling you, the crowd will not sit down. They are so amped up and waiting. He has to be him, and that is calm, cool, and collected. He loves pitching at home. He has the touch you need, and the only thing he'll navigate, I think you're going to see more four-seamers and more fastballs against this Cleveland lineup than he normally does, because he relies on that changeup curveball mix.
That was our Geico pitcher profile. And I said that facetiously because at no point last Saturday did Kyle Hendricks look like his heart rate got above 60. And here he is again, firing strikes. This is Rizzo, no play at first, no man's land, and a 1-out hit for Kipnis. So Kipnis is on. He's got his second hit of this World Series as he chopped it to the right side.
Well, Hendricks is a good athlete. If he doesn't get this, he's got to go straight to the bag. Once he goes that far, he's done. You take a straight line from the mound to the first base, and if you miss it, then the first baseman gets it and flips it to you. Once he veered off, that was the Bermuda Triangle, if you will. That right there, not going to get it done.
So the Indians have a base runner here in the first inning, and you get into their best hitter, Francisco Lindor, who comes in 3 for 7 in this World Series and hitting .342 this postseason. Talk about another guy who has a low heart rate and not overwhelmed by the moment. That's inside for ball 1, and we'll see if the Indians want to run. This was a Cleveland team that led the AL in stolen bases with 134. Kipnis still bothered a bit by his sprained left ankle. Got down the line pretty well there. That's another hit for Lindor. Into the gap in left center field, and Kipnis will turn and go to third. Back-to-back singles, first and third, 1 out for the Indians here in the first. That kid is sensational. I mean,
awfully close.
Cubs down to their final strike. Waited 71 years for the World Series to return to Wrigley Field. This game has had everything except a run for the Cubs.
Same pitch, it's hard for Baez to lay off of it. I mean,
the Gomes has got to block it if it's in the dirt. Two-two pitch. Cleveland wins it 1-0. As Baez strikes out at a pitch that was up. And the Cleveland Indians have just thrown their 5th shutout in 11 postseason games this year, and the Cubs have been shut out for the 4th time this postseason.
Really an incredible job, an incredible team job.